Hey there, Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, Gemini Rising. It's Maggie from Moon Directed. Welcome to my channel. Here we work with energies to see how we can best utilize them to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. And today we're going to do the mid-season of Taurus update. That's May 1st through the 19th. Get a little insight into what's going on. We're going to do the 9-card spread using the Lenormand card. So let's go ahead and hop on into it and see what we get. If you are looking for channeled messages, I do channeled messages in the weeklies and in the monthlies, but these are just little quick updates where we look at what is the key to the situation, the past, the present, the future, the thoughts, the feelings, the actions. We clarify, and I will remember to pull you a color card. I totally forgot for Aries, so if you are watching this, Aries, I apologize, but I did pull one for you, and I left it in the comment section for you. Okay, so let's see here. What do we have going on? I feel like I want music. All right, wow. All right, there they all are. That was fast. Okay. All right, so the overall energy you have is something that requires hard work, requires repetitive action. It requires discipline. It might be rapid, regular communication. It could be harsh words. It's kind of got that Knight of Swords energy to it, but it also has that Capricornian energy of hard work, being persistent, boundaries and limitations. So let's see what the key to the situation here has to do with a big change in your life. It is a big change in your heart space also, right? It's in the heart. It's the key to the situation. So, if we weren't in the middle of this lockdown, I'd say you were planning a big trip, but probably not, right? But it could be a big voyage of the heart. It could be a big change in a job. It could be a big move. Like you could be literally moving from one house to another. So it's something that's been coming for a while. In the recent past, up in the place of trying to get information, you've got information that was coming in, but it looks like it was information maybe possibly coming in the form of gossip. Also, if you are looking to move and change homes, the birds, when I see them building the nest, you could have been trying to decide where you wanted to create your home. Where do you want to build your nest? So it could be that. So it's communication. It could be gossip, and this also could represent gossip. And so there could be some nasty, harsh communication that came in. It could have been communication that came in about a home or a voyage, a change in direction that you were going in. In the area of transformation, you are being asked to rely on your intuition. So often, and this is harder, I think, for air signs than for anyone else, is to really feel into their heart space and set aside their intellect for a minute and think, okay, but what does my heart feel about this? And then trusting the heart over the head. And that is really, excuse me, it takes a lot of practice. It takes a lot of practice to get there, but when you have a major decision, it is really the way to go. So often using your intellect will create all the information that you need, and then you feel into your heart space to get the final decision. Okay, this really feels like you're changing a home. This really feels like you're moving. Now we got the house showing up in the area in the future in your thoughts. And so either you're thinking about it and in your heart you're ready to set out on this journey of discovery. So calling a real estate agent, starting to make plans, trying to decide where it is that you're moving to. In the area of where you've been feeling anxious, it is in the area of those family roots, that family situation, the stability that comes from it. And so, maybe you're getting ready to leave for college, or maybe you're getting a job offer and you need to go somewhere. And this is hard work, repetition, lots of communication back and forth, trying to negotiate things, having to stay on top of things. In the near future, in the area of your heart, you still have a lot of anxiety about this whole situation. So I think because the area up here in the thoughts is about creating the home, and you have this here, I don't think you're moving this next 2 weeks. I think, though, that there's a lot of anxiety around this whole prospect of that it's time to move forward on something, and you're still not sure about what to do because the obstacle here is confusion. You have the clouds. You are confused about a lot of things, and I think more information will be needed for you. But here is what makes you happy. In the area of the action to take, you have the bouquet of flowers, and the bouquet of flowers is about happiness. And so what feels right? What feels right? What makes you happy? That's how you make this decision. Whoa. And then we have commitment. So, if you're thinking about getting married to somebody, and you have all this anxiety about building this home, then don't do it right now. That's all I'm saying. If you have doubts before you jump in, don't do it. But this commitment could also be signing a contract on a home, signing a contract for a new job, a new business, so maybe you took a new job opportunity, which is going to require you to move. And so now you're thinking about, where am I going to live when I get there? So this is a commitment that you are making, and it could be a commitment to the process. It could be an engagement. But again, I want to say, if you have all those anxieties and doubts about something, be very careful before you decide to put your name on that document, okay? It is a lot easier to take your time before than to have to go back and undo afterwards. And if it is really stressing you out, and this is a card of stress, give yourself a little more time. It is only 2 weeks here that this is encompassing, right? So give yourself a little bit of time, Gemini. No need to jump in and rush in until you're really sure, right? So we have here a big transformation going on for sure. We have the snake shedding the old skin. You're definitely thinking about a big change, about changing something major in your life. When the snake sheds its skin, it is a major transformation, right? It is a long process. I don't know if you've ever found a snake skin out in the wild. That has been, we had a lot of rattlers up by where I grew up, and sometimes you would find that beautiful skin, and it's just complete and whole, but underneath, was the new life, the new beginning, the new opportunity. It's a big deal. It takes them a long time to go through that process. You have a lot of cards in the heart space. So we have here, conclusions are within reach, and a fiery climax approaches. So you're going to figure this out in the near future. This fiery climax, though, fiery climax makes me think that there could be a big fight, could be a big send-off. So say you're looking to quit a job. Maybe you say, take this job and shove it, which is always a fun thing to do. But it's a big change. It's kind of an explosion. I feel like you're thinking about it, but you're definitely going to get there, because you expect a powerful change. So conclusions are within reach, a fiery climax approaches, and expect powerful change. And the ship is a card of a big change. It's not a little change. It is a significant life-changing event when the ship shows up. And so you got something coming up here, with this transformation of the skin shedding, of the snake shedding its skin, and those cards right there. It's a big deal in the heart space. It's a big shift in your heart space too. Okay, wow. Something big going on with you, Gemini. Okay, so we have be bold and be fearless. Watch your words. Watch your words. We got this gossipy energy here. We got the Knight of Swords kind of energy there. Watch your words. Set healthy boundaries. Setting healthy boundaries is not letting people run all over you. It's creating that space where you protect yourself. Excuse me. You have Deer Spirit. Bring a gentle touch. I believe that has to do with watching your words. And here okay, so be bold and be fearless. That's about making the change and setting the healthy boundaries. What is best for you? Okay, so that's focusing on those. But over here, we have the mice in the space of the heart, and we have the mouse that showed up again in the action. And it says to tend to the small things. So in watching how you speak to someone, how you explain to them how you feel, how you make your decision known to people. Because we have this fiery climax here, right? And you've got the harsh words, and you're the encouragement to bring a gentle touch. Okay, so I really want to encourage you that when you are shedding your skin, when you are making this big change, and be bold and be fearless about doing it, but set clear and healthy boundaries for yourself and protect yourself, but at the same time, choose your words with care. You don't need to leave a pile of destruction behind you on your way out the door. And tending to the small things in the matters of the heart. So, and as you move forward, that means crossing especially because we have this contract here, crossing the T's, dotting the I's. Don't be signing on the dotted line for a new job, a new place to live, any long-term commitment without really, really going over the details of it and being really 100% sure that that's what you want to do. Mercury does not go retrograde until, I want to say, June something or the other. So not during this time frame anyway, so that's okay. So that's fine. But just be really cautious and choose your words carefully. Also, watch your words if you're writing a contract. Watch your words and make sure that you're not signing up to do something that's written there that you weren't expecting. Okay, so pay attention to how a contract is written. Really get someone else to look at it if you need to. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull you a color card. So, wow. Something big happening for you, Gemini. I'd love to know what it is. If you would leave me a message below, hit that thumbs up. Let me know that you appreciate my time and my energy here. I appreciate that. And you have enjoy clear hearing. So information is coming in. You aren't wrong about what you're hearing. I don't believe you're missing it. Okay? There's nothing to cloud up except maybe... well, Venus is in Gemini, and she kind of makes it a little muddier, the communication. So just really listen in and make sure that you're paying attention to the details of what you're hearing, of what you're reading, of what you're signing up to do, of what you're doing going forward. But big transformation coming. And it looks interesting. Love to know what it is. All right, you take care. We'll chat soon.